Hello fellow simmers and welcome back to Trainz Plus. Today we've got a very special video for you. The owner of the Trainz Swanage Railway, PortlineParker, messaged us through our YouTube channel as he's noticed our previous review on his demo version of the route and has sent us an exclusive look at his work in progress Swanage Railway from Swanage through to Wareham. In this video we're not going to go to Wareham though, we're actually just going to do the preserved section of the line. So we're going to go from Swanage down to Norden, and in another video we'll do the mainline section down to Wareham. Okay, so here we are at Swanage and we are in 257 Squadron, which was a request from somebody on our channel known as, I think it was Beth and Harry was the subscriber of that, so shout out to them. They requested to use the Bullied Pacific Light Pacific Loco 34072 257 Squadron Battle of Britain class. So that is what we're going to be using today. I'm using this in DCC mode at the minute, so we're going to give realistic mode a try. But for some reason, sometimes the locos just seem to stop when using realistic mode. Anyway, before we leave Swanage, we're going to just take a look around and see if there is any particular updates that need to be noted at Swanage. Now, basically, before we do look around Swanage, I just want to say, if anyone is wanting this route when it's released, that is, by PortlineParker, you will require the base game routes. So basically, and I saw this in one of the Trainz forums that he wrote, that he's made this route on the original version of Trainz Railroad Simulator 2019. So that means you'll need the base routes for this to work. So if you've got the UK version or any regional version of the game, you are gonna have to get them original base game routes. And the only ways that I've managed to do it is to get the gold ticket from the Nordon store, or obviously Trainz Plus, and that gets you the original base game routes, as it were. So you do require those. However, I have got about 438 missing assets on this route, so I haven't got everything on this route for some reason. And if PortlineParker, if you're watching this, which you probably are, the developer, the author of the assets that are missing is somebody known as Dean Forrest. So I don't know what route is required for them to actually work. I imagine it's a route of some sort. But it's by the same developer. Every single missing asset is by Dean Forrest. So if you can, find out anything about that author or what the assets are, then please let us know, and then we can get this fully functional and working. So there is going to be little bits and pieces here and there probably missing, like mostly ground textures, to be honest, that are missing. Anyway, so this is Swanage. As you can see, we looked around this last time. If you do want to see a little bit more around Swanage, do check out our previous video on this route, which is the Trainz Plus Swanage Railway demo video. So do check that out if you want to see a previous version of this. They have obviously, as I said, I didn't look at this section last time in the previous video, but we have the fun fair he's modelled there. Look, and I'm sure everybody knows Swanage Fun Fair. It's all there and present, and it looks wicked. And you can even walk around in it if you really wanted to in first person mode. Look, so if you want to walk around the fair, you can walk around the fair. If you want to play some golf, we can play some golf. Look, there we are. Obviously we had the arcades and stuff which we saw last time, and he's added some more bits and pieces to the beach as well, such as this sand castle and all that lot, which is a really nice touch. And these people like in their bathing suits and things, just sort of chilling Swanage Beach. And yeah, we've also got some more boats on the sea as well now, so and that's obviously I think from downloading some of the payware stuff. So they've now appeared on the sea. It all looks pretty good. As you can see, look, there's the ground texture issue. We've got some transparent ground textures again, and obviously these buildings up here, not all of them are here. Now, I don't know whether it's because he hasn't yet completed this section or not. I'm not too sure, but we'll soon we'll find out about that at some point. So that's obviously them ground textures are still missing, and there is still a few bits here and there in Swanage with ground textures missing, such as this section here. and other bits and pieces, but apart from that it's all pretty good. He's also added little bits and pieces like these flowers inside here in the middle of the road there, which weren't there last time, and there's a couple of added bits to Swanage which we didn't see the last time. And yeah, so that is Swanage. I'm not going to do too much around Swanage because we sort of looked around there quite a lot last time. He's also added lots of other bits and pieces to the actual interior of the station itself, like all of these luggage trolleys and stuff like that, which all looking really smart. And yeah, so this is Swanage, guys, and it looks fantastic. As I said in the previous video, this route is by far better than the interpretation that Second Valve gave us in Railworks. We also have grass here now, so we don't have that big missing hole anymore, so that's all filled up and looking smart now and all really good. Anyway, back to our loco. So we're going to drive along the route now. This loco has different bullied whistles to the original default whistles, because I've changed the whistles to my own recordings, and I am going to start releasing some UK steam sounds on our UK Trainz Sounds website at some point very soon. Anyway, continuing on, let's depart Swanage. So we're going to go to our realistic driving mode, which is the second control mode down. We're going to put our reverser into the forward gear, as seen there. Our cylinder cocks, can't tell if they're open or closed right now, but there we go, they're there. Let's release our brake. There we are. And now it's right away from Swanage. So the cab's not too bad on this. It's it's obviously it's not as good as what you'd see in Railworks, but it's still pretty nice for what we have. Here we are passing D6515 in the siding. We've obviously seen this section in the previous video of Swanage route, so we're not going to do too much around here, like looking around as we've been here before. Okay, we can get moving. 25 mile an hour, look. Let's do this, let's open her up. Just the scenery on this is it's revolutionary, really. I mean, like I say, he done all the 3D grass and stuff. All the grass is 3D. It's just such a grand job. Back off on the regulator there, as we are coasting along now. We're not going to stop at Hurston because they don't usually stop at Hurston. It's only request stop only, isn't it? I mean, just look at this, guys. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. This is Hurston Holt passing through, looking fantastic. I'm just going to keep saying fantastic throughout this route, this video, because it is honestly fantastic. The route, the detail on it. Okay, so we're coming up to the new section now. This is all what we haven't seen yet in our previous videos. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. This is absolutely gobsmacking. Wow. Wow. I'm not seeing any inaccuracies. There is nothing I can comment on here that says, yeah, that's wrong. And, you know, I'm usually somebody who actually, you know, picks out stuff. You know, I can see things like what I think, oh, that's not quite right, or this is not quite right. But this, there is absolutely nothing wrong with this. We've got some sheep over there. I tell you, I'm going to be on this all night. This is such an awesome route. I mean, yeah, but very obviously I know I've got some bits missing and stuff, but it's still fun. And I mean, it's not really noticeable actually by the track. Most of the missing stuff is actually distant scenery. But like, yeah, wow, proper. Got the housing down there and the farm area. This is by far the best version of Swanage I've ever seen in a simulator game. And I'm not kidding. Bullet whistle in. We are coming up the gradient up towards Harman's Cross now. We'll soon be at the station. I can't get over how good this is. I really can't. Oh, it's a bit of horrific sound. So I've actually got off here before, and I've actually done some train spotting at that crossing before. I did it last year actually. Ah, listen to that. The sound set on this bullet isn't actually that bad. Like, well, chuffing wise, I mean, there's nothing like I can say. It's not really anything I need changing on the engine sounds as such, but obviously it's just the whistles that were quite poor on the original. Make sure I'm going in the right platform. Yeah, we're going into the right platform. Just look at this, guys. Look at Harman's cross. Oh, yes! That's so good. We need to start slowing down now as we're coming into the station. Now what I'm going to do in a minute, guys, is I'm just literally going to check to see if I'm actually recording this, because the worst thing ever is obviously if this hasn't actually recorded. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cancel this game in a minute and just look, see if OBS is recording. So it might go a bit black for a second, but yeah, that's what we're going to do, just make sure that we're actually recording. Okay. Okay, it's all good. We are recording. We are all good. Sorry for the blackness there, guys. I had to check, you know, because obviously if worst comes to worst, when we're not recording, we wouldn't see this this reaction of what I think of this route, and yeah, this is something else. Okay, so here we are at Harman's Cross station. Signal box correct. I recognise this 100%. Station correct. Station just looks wow. I mean, an issue with second valves one, and I still haven't done the review, but you'll probably notice in our video that we did of the 4MT tank riding along the Swanage Railway for TS 2019, that there was some issues with Harman's Cross with the blackness sort of coming down from the canopy, and it just didn't look and feel like Harman's Cross, but this does. I'd say this guy has captured the Swanage Railway perfectly, just the whole look and feel of it. Honestly, it feels and looks like Swanage, and I said that in a previous video, and it was saying about this route, this interpretation of the route, it feels and looks like the Swanage Railway, and I think that's what's really important for any simulator, to try and capture the feel of this you know, the railway itself. I mean, look at this. This view is I'm so used to this view. I've seen this view so many times. I come on this bridge and I've watched trains come into the station and out of the station from this bridge, and seeing views like this. It's picture perfect. There is nothing that I can say that looks incorrect about this, because there isn't. That's the truth of it. Obviously, you know, we've got the issue with the ground textures, but that's just because I've got missing assets. But the route as a whole, it's correct. I can't. There's nothing I can say that is wrong about it. You know, we've even got a geyser on the top there. Look, on the signal box. Yeah, it's great. It looks fab. And he's even captured just the iconic views. I mean, if some of you have camped at Woody Hyde campsite, you've probably walked through this field to get to the station, because that's what you have to do. And the views are breathtaking. It just looks so right. Fab work, man. Seriously, fab work. I can't wait until the full release of this comes out, and I've seen that he's got a custom 117 DMU unit that he uses as a test bed, and some other locos, and I'm just wondering if he's going to release them with this, because that would be awesome. I'd love to give them a go. That'll be wicked to give a drive. Okay, so I'm going to going to get back into our cab. We're going to release our brake. How are we doing on coal and pressure? Water and coal. I'm not too sure how this all works, to be honest. Can we open? Can't seem to open up our to put coal in. Okay. Right, so that's the water and that's the coal. Yeah, the coal doesn't seem to open up. Oh well. Time to depart. Got a green on the starter, so that's all good. Nice through road to Corfe Castle, which is our next station on the line. So as I say, guys, if you're wondering, oh, where can I get this route? You can't get it yet. It's not released yet. It's still a work in progress. And as I say, you know, this is just a really exclusive sneak peek. And I seriously thank the guy for sending this just to give us to show it. You know, because this work is something else. Coming up to the 25-mile-an-hour mark. Yep, there we are. Full power. Oh, this is my local campsite, guys. I always camp here. We always come here on holiday, and it's captured here. Well, look at that. He's even got the toilet blocks up there, which this is awesome. Oh, and the shop. The shop's there. Look, and obviously there's the crossing where I usually sit and watch the trains come past. Oh, we're going downhill now, so we've got to start being a bit wary on the brake. But look, he's got woody hide campsite there, picture perfect, as well as the background scenery. Oh, look at this! And this is the Corfe Common Bridge coming up here now. This is this bridge up here. I usually stand here as well. I've been up here many times to film trains coming up that gradient towards Harman's Cross. Is there anyone on the bridge? Doesn't look like it. I'm also going to check my Facebook because it's looking like we're getting a few notifications come through. We've got a couple, but nothing too. Let's toot on the bridge, just in case, obviously, anyone was there. Oh Christ! I went through it. Oh look, there's Corfe. Look, guys, look at this. Oh yes. Oh well, yeah, we got obviously missing textures over there, but we're just going to ignore that. But just look at that. Oh, it's something else. It's something else. Something else. This. Been needing a decent interpretation of this route in Train Sim for so long. Like, it's obviously because I used to play the MSTS one a lot, the Microsoft Train Simulator version. I used to play pretty much all the time, and yeah, it's just awesome. Although, mind you, I don't know. See, it looks like he's tried to incorporate so there used to be a double track go through this bridge. See, no, I don't think that's quite right. See, now this is me just being picky. I think there should, because the Swanage has always been a single line track. It's always been a branch line as far as I know. So I don't know why there's a sort of a gap between that. Maybe it's like that in real life. I'm not too sure. I haven't necessarily looked under the bridges, but yeah, as you can see, like, obviously with this bridge here, it's always been a single line branch, so I don't know why there's like a gap there, if, you know what I mean. If it's it's a question. It's, you know what I mean, I don't know. Yeah, they are, so. It might be right. I mean, he knows what he's doing because he has got this to a T. Like, everything looks correct. I mean, just look at this as we approach Corfe. This is an iconic view. It's 15 mile an hour into Corfe, so I need to start slowing our loco down. So we've got a 117 there. 117 is usually stored here now. This is the new bay for where the 117 sits. Guys, look at this. Seriously, look at this. I mean, you guys watching this, you must be as shocked as I am with this. This is proper. This is stunning. I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless. Right, let's take a look around. Look at this. Oh, got the start. The signs are correct. Signal box, perfect representation. Can even go inside it. Look, we've got all of the stuff inside. Look. And this view, it's just such an iconic view. This is honestly, this is the pinnacle of the Swanage Railway. This is speechless. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about this. I really don't. Right, let's take a little walk around Corfe. So let's go into walking mode. So we're going to get into walk mode, walk camera. So we're walking around Corfe now. This is the station forecourt, and oh Christ, my headphones are falling down on the shelf there. This is, oh, look at that view. I've been on top of this mountain before as well. This hill. There's a nice view up there for when you want to watch trains leaving Corfe. I've also been down here, and this is obviously the site of the Banker's Arms pub, which is usually through here, and he's done the gardens. I don't believe it. He's done the Banker's Arms, ladies and gents. He's done the Banker's Arms. My local pub. Look at this view. Wow, look at Corfe. Yes. Okay, so we're just going to walk through the bushes. I know you're not meant to really do that, but he's even got the fencing right. And so this is the Banker's Arms pub right here. So this is the pub we usually go to after we've been visiting the railway. Here it is. Ah, it's a great representation as well, using the new Prince pub as the asset to represent it, because it does actually look like that. And oh my God, he's even done the town, or the village square. He's done the... Oh, wow! Wow! He's done the gate into Corfe Castle. And the bollards. Okay, so I think I'll fall down this bridge if I go across it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into fly mode just to look round here. This is the best route in the world, enough said. Look at this. Look at this. Well, he's done the bridge over to Corfe, up to Corfe here, look. Very well done, man. Seriously. Okay, so now we can go back into walk mode up here, because 3D grass, look. Mind you, I've got some missing... Is that, no, that's a bit of gravel in there, which is something else. It's... Guys, Look at this. I'm sorry. that looks fantastic. I mean, I'm just ignoring the grey section over there, but look at that. Look at this. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What's more to say? What is more to say? There is nothing more I can say apart from it being it's fantastic. The route's fantastic. Okay, so let's go back to our loco and depart Corfe Castle. So we've got a red on the signal at the moment, so I'm guessing that means that we haven't got the road. So there we are. Look. Okay, so we've got green on the starter now, so we can depart our station now and head to Norden. Off we go. Oh my days. Seriously, wow. Wow. He's even put the tarpaulins and stuff in this area. This is actually here, guys. In reality, this is actually here. All of this. Wow. Wow. I'm going to keep saying wow because it is wow. So impressed. So impressed. He's even done the path and the gate going up to the crossing that I went to. I've been up here and I've been standing where that geezer is there to watch a train. This is gobsmacking. Honestly, this is absolutely gobsmacking. It's impressive. It is really impressive. In fact, I'm going to show my mum and dad this route because they know Swanage well as well, and this is really is something else. We are coming into Norden. He's even done the cranes. The cranes in the sidings. And these are here, guys. These are here in reality. The cranes are there. Jeez. A narrow gauge up there as well with the Mineral and Mining Museum. And here we are at Norden, our final destination. So we're gonna look around Norden now. We're gonna check it out and have a look, see what we've done around here. So we've got the little huts and other bits and pieces. We've got the signal ground frame, signal box here. Look, Norden gate signals boxes. Sorry, signal box. And this is obviously the gate crossing. As we see, we've got some greyness over here. There's probably a few missing assets here. I'm not too sure, but. You know, obviously, as I say, there's something. I'll need to find out who that Dean Forest guy is to get the rest of the stuff. But my word, it's even got the bit where they load the locos in for visiting, obviously, galas and stuff. Let's check out the Mineral Mining Museum, shall we? Also, we've got some narrow gauge bogey wheels there, which is wow, look at that, a really nice frame there, really nice touch and detail. We've got obviously all the narrow gauge here. This is drivable, guys. You can drive this obviously if you need to download a loco or something to run on it, but yeah, here it is. Really is really cool, isn't it? It goes all the way around here to the actual centre here. This is the main building that we see and go into. This is like the museum area, and then you go down here into this tunnel, and in here is like there's a tunnel underneath here like a mine, and it's a really interesting museum. If you go to Swanage Railway, guys, I do do recommend checking out the Purbeck Mineral Mining Museum at Norden. It's a really cool museum. There's a lot to see, a lot to do, and it's worth just checking out, and it tells you loads of information about the Purbeck stone and obviously all the mining that used to be done around the area. And I really recommend going and checking it out. But yeah, it's obviously he's done a grand job at capturing the museum here. I wonder if they'll ever extend the narrow gauge over this bridge. Don't know yet. It's something that we don't really know, because I believe it's still like that in reality, where it's no sort of bridge. But it's just, honestly, it's something else. So we've got the main road into Corfe here. Obviously you've got missing textures again here, something that I can't really help at the moment. See, I come through here. My mum and dad dropped me off the last time we come to Swanage because I wanted to check out D6515, which was coming past the crossing. So I got off here and I walked along here, and he's even done that style of fence in there, look. Wow. This is sick. Absolutely sick. This is fantastic. Enough said. I've walked up here, and I've gone through these gates to get up to my location, which was up here on this crossing here. And then I filmed and watched 6515 come past here, along here and up to Norden over there. And this is honestly, oh, wow. Okay guys, so this ends my video of a review of the Swanage Railway by PortlineParker, the obviously work in progress exclusive look at it. And guys, well, you've seen my reaction, and there you go. Honestly, it's stunning, and I can't wait until the release version comes out and I've managed to get all the assets to run it. It's worth paying £11 a month for the gold ticket subscription just to get this route. It is worth putting the time and effort and money in to get the assets and the obviously the routes and DLC required to run this route, because it is honestly, I think it's one of the best routes I've ever seen in any train simulator game. Oh Christ. So yeah, so well done to you, PortlineParker. So check him out, guys. Obviously you can't get this route, but if you want to check out the demo version of the route, go to the download station on Nordon and just download it, and that gives you the section from Swanage to Hurstenholt. So thank you for watching this, guys. We'll do another video on this at some point soon, where we will head from Norden down to Wareham, and we'll do that in probably D6515 or the West Coast Railways 47. So look forward to that video, and yeah, see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. This has been Samuel Beeman of BLS, and goodbye for now.